1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're off again once more, making sure that you guys have something to watch to at least somehow keep the enthusiasm going. Enthusiasm going just for you, making sure that you enjoy it all the time. Pop you down there, hang on, no, wrong one. Pop you down there. Don't fall off, you fuckwit. Right. I know it's not the best of days today, unfortunately. That's not my fault. Blame Mother Nature. There's only so much you can do, isn't there, really? Yeah, that'll do, I think. Let's give it a tweak. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Mm. Yeah, not bad that. Not bad at all. Be nice that was a bit tight to manage, but never mind. Yeah. It's all khaki and pooey. See what I mean? A bit rocky. What work of it? Should be alright. Let's go. We're off again. Yeah, it's all over. Bam, bam, bam. Let's move some of this crap out of the way. Right, there we go, down there, the road. Stick you there, put that down there, put that down there. Grab out of that one. Now, I haven't done this little run for a while. I did do it earlier. I think it was a month ago, I think. But something went wrong. So yes, of course, when something goes wrong, I don't tend to put them up. Oh, it was the one when I done that. I got the format wrong. It was on 960p and all bollocks. So it just yeah. So this is the take two, as I say. Let's see what happens as we squeak our way from here to there. Yes, ladle and jelly spoons, we are in Uttoxeter. Yes, wonderful Uttoxeter. I'm just hoping, because I know I'm looking at these clouds and thinking it could go hossing it down of rain, but hopefully not now. Hopefully not. Well, I've been wanting to do this one for a while, and I've got to grab every advantage as possible, haven't I? Because obviously the way things are going of late, I'm not really having much chance of putting anything up, am I? No. Never mind, eh? Not to worry and all that. I will keep doing what I do, bit by bit, little bit at a time. That's about all I can do, really, isn't it, when you think about it? So, we are on the, well, we will be, the 518. The 518. In Uttoxeter. And we'll go all the way back to the yard in country lanes and A roads, sort of thing. You know what I mean? All that kind of cack. A bit more interesting, ain't it? Granted, it would be nice if the sun was out, but as long as it don't rain, I don't care. Don't care. Nope. Plus, it's Friday. Happy fucking Friday. Yes, baby. I love Fridays. Fridays are awesome. Fridays are awesome. Fridays are great. And fingers crossed, I'll be finishing early today. So I might put this one up today. Whew, you'll be surprised at all the things that I'll do for you. So when I get home, I can shove it straight on the computer. But oh, hey, oh look, you're watching it already. Hi, you're right here. I'm going to press the button. No. Oh well, there you go then. Clean getaway. I've had somebody trying to overtake me on this island before now, you know. Yes, that was rather scary. Like, what the? Where are you going? Fuck off. But people do the strangest things. I was watching this morning at my delivery on the telly, a programme called Rip Off Britain. And it is quite amusing actually, some of the things that we do tend to get stung on a little bit, you know what I mean? And it was rather funny because not say half an hour previous to actually sitting down watching that on the TV, me and my mate was talking about when you download a video, no sorry, gosh I'll correct that, when you stream a video from Amazon and they charge you 13.5 quid for a HD version, high definition, but it says when you click on it, due to your bandwidth, blah blah blah, this may be streamed in standard definition. I'm like, well, if I'm paying 13 quid for it, which is if I went to the shop and paid the same money for it, I would have the plastic case, the nice pretty cover, and the disc inside the fucking thing. And on some of them, they have 3 discs. You know, your ultraviolet and your other bits and bobs that go with it, like, you know, and your digital copy and all that crap. And they're trying to palm that off as being 13.5 quid or 15 quid or whatever it is that they charge you, and it's only streamable. But you might buy the HD version, but you're only going to get the standard version because it depends on your bandwidth. Okay, but I've just bought HD. That don't matter. So why are you saying that it's 13.5 quid to stream, have just the pleasure of streaming that at HD, but it probably won't be, it'll be more than likely be standard. Yeah, I can't get my head around that. If you're going to buy something off a site, surely you should buy it and then you download those little megabytes and gigabytes of the information that comes with it, and it goes onto your machine, whether it be a PC or your PlayStation or Xbox, whatever, and surely then that, right, should be yours. So there shouldn't be any debate whether it's standard definition or high definition. It's what you've purchased, and you should be able to download that, and then it should be yours. It's on your machine. No, you can't download it. You can only stream it. It just gives you the pleasure of streaming it whenever you want. No, if I'm going to purchase something, I want the fucking thing in my possession. I've purchased it, mine. Not purchased it, you keep it. Fucking stupid thing. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. Come on. I mean, really? Really? Then we have debating about TV and the all that sort of shit, that how wank it is in this country. Which it is, really, isn't it? I mean, what do we get? What do we actually get in this country? Soaps. Yeah, I can buy soap in the fucking shop. I have palm olive, I do. But the shit that we have on our TV is a load of wank. Absolute fucking crap. What a load of shite! It begs the question is, what is a TV licence for? Like, what is it actually for? Right, because if you need a licence to actually own a TV, right, but the money goes to the BBC, then surely it should be called the BBC's fund, right? Not a TV licence, because there is only really, well, there were, I don't know how many there are now, I don't know, there's BBC 1 and 2 and 3, and then you've got something else. But the other, you know, BBC 1 and BBC 2 are normally the top channels, and then the other ones are just fucking non-mech channels, are they really? Something to make up to justify the amount of fucking money they have off you. But me personally, I would say that if it's a licence for the TV, the money that we pay out should not only go to the BBC, but it should go to all the other channels as well. So I don't understand that. Me personally, I think they ought to change the BBC to a subscribable channel. Yeah. So if you don't want it, you can just go, don't want it, and you just don't get it. Now that would be awesome. I wonder how many people out there that wouldn't subscribe to BBC since Top Gear's gone. Oh dear. But you know what I mean, though, don't you? It does beg the question as to why is it called a TV licence when it's not actually a TV licence. It's the BBC's fucking funding. You're paying, that money goes to the British Broadcast Centre, I think it's called, BBC. So, you know, that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know, I don't get it. I think realistically by now, no matter where you are in the world, you should be able to click a mouse and go, righto, I want to stream that to my TV, and if it comes free, or you know, if there's adverts on it, you can do it that way, or if you want to watch the whole thing without any interruptions, you pay, you know, sort of thing like that, and you stick it on PayPal, whatever it is. Like say, sometimes on Amazon they do all right, because you can pay for your episodes on there, £1.89. That's a fucking bargain for me. I love that. But then the downside of that is that Amazon and Netflix, in the same category, they are way out of date on some of the stuff. Not all of it, but some of it. Right? And then all of a sudden shows will just disappear. It's like, you know, so it is a bit dormant. So I would prefer to go to the Aussie's mouth and go, hello, click. So any network in the whole, not just our country, but in the whole world, should be available to, with one click of a mouse, to go onto their network and go, I want to stream that. Don't matter where you are in the country, as long as you pay, done. What's the problem? Why is it so fucking difficult? Right? Click the mouse, jobs are good and paid. They've had their money, we've watched the show. Whee! Fucking, I mean, why is it so difficult? Why? I just don't get it. As if you go on to, for argument's sake, right, on one of the American networks, you click on that, go on their site, and then you go click on their shows and you go click, and then it'll come up with a blank screen saying unavailable in your region. And you're just like, because realistically, why is it unavailable in our region? If we are going to have it from the horse's mouth, and they set a cost, where obviously if it's from America, it'd be in dollars, so they set it, say for argument's sake, be what, £1.50, $2.56, something like that, for, you know. Then for me, I would say, righto, click, click, jobs are done, PayPal done. Watch. Oh, that's brilliant. I've enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, that's really great. Can't wait for the next one. Next one comes about, and that way on, right? It can get expensive after about 20 shows, mind you, each week, but hey, you're choosing to pay for that job and it's what you want to watch, right? Instead of chucking money out and you go, well, I want to watch that. No, it's been cancelled. Why? Well, there's not enough people watching it. But it's still on over there. No, I'm sorry, but we no. Bastard! Yeah, it happens. We are in the 21st century, aren't we? We are. I think we are. So why aren't we fucking living like the 21st century? Why are we still in the fucking Stone Age when it comes to shit like this? It should be available there, ready to go. Bump. Jobs are good. No arguments, no hassle. Click on that, pay for that. Jobs are streamed there. Bump. Done. Happy days. No arguments. Oh, and as far as streaming when you buy, I just can't get my head around that. There's obviously somewhere someone's fucked up with that. I'm sure they have on the old Amazon. But when you buy something, you're supposed to be able to possess it. I know that when you download stuff off the PlayStation, it goes onto your hard drive and blah blah blah. But you know, it's still in your possession. Those little bits and megabits and data is all there. It's all on your machine, right? To do as you please with. But if it's in somebody else's server and you're just paying for the privilege to stream it, and they can't guarantee that it's going to be streamed at high definition, and it might stutter and splutter and fucking... I'm sorry, but I ain't going to fork out for 15 quid or whatever it costs for a HDV when I can go off and buy a Blu-ray for the same and have it in the hand. I mean, that's just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But to solve all that bullshit of, never being able to see what you want and always having to put up with the shit that they dish out to you, just make it all accessible. One click of a mouse. Yeah. Oh, to watch that show there cost you £1.89. Oh, cool. Let's have it up to date though. Let's not have the series like fucking, either months or even a full season out of date. No, we want it right now. When it's done, when it gets aired, straight away, we want it as well. Why not? I don't know. Somebody obviously come up with some cockeyed excuse for the guests, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But, hey-ho, what do you know? Who cares, it's fucking Friday. Yes, Matt, I haven't forgot. I'm still coming up, so you better make sure that karaoke's on tomorrow night. I want to sing my little socks off. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Have you noticed? It's lovely, isn't it? It's got some views. I've got a bit of scenery for you. Yes. It would be better if the sun was there, mind you. But whatever. I know I keep going on about, but look at these pretty colours. Greens fading into the the oranges and reds and browns and yellows. Ah, it's lovely, eh? So picturesque, it's untrue. Ooh. Ooh. That's different. That's new. Oh, lights on green. Let's go. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Where the fuck's that flew off to? Yeah. It flew off down the. So we are on, if I'm not mistaken, the A51. Yabba dabba, Scooby Doo. They have changed it as well. Maybe I must have been asleep. I thought the speed limit had changed. I thought the 40-mile-an-hour zone was here, but I think I might be wrong. I think this changes to 50 here, doesn't it? Ah, that's what I was thinking. Ah, my brain's all fuddled. Lack of sleep. Tossing and turning and turning and tossing last night. Oh, anxiety. Not good for you. My head just would not shut up, going over and over and over and over. It's going, I don't want to drive those shitty fucking crap vehicles. I'm fed up with them. They drive me up the wall. They're very uncomfortable and a nuisance and they're horrible. The shit, the crap, the wank, the bollocks, the wank, the one scrapping off. But fortunately I'm not. I'm in one of these today, so. Hey. Happy days. We're in the Goldfish Bowl. The man truck. There's nothing worse than having to fucking drive a truck where the driver's seat's broken. Worn out to the point that it's just useless. Complain, 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 complain. Nothing gets done. I'm hoping that one day that actually these vehicles will be fucking sacked off altogether, because they are. They've passed their sell-by date. That's the CF DAFs that we've got, by the way. They have passed their sell-by date. And we should realistically be given equipment that's, you know, up to the job. I don't know. Never mind. But if I am subjected to it, I'll just have to video it. Simple as that. And maybe they'll listen then. But that's why I was up all night. Just couldn't fucking sleep, worrying about that. It's a job at the end of the day, innit? You know what I mean? But why should you have to go to work not wanting to be there because you're worried about driving shit? Your fucking vehicle's a pile of crap. That shouldn't be the way. That should be how you get to work. You should be able to get to work and then at least, you know, be able to get on with your job and try to make as much out of it as you possibly can. But no, whatever. Beep. As the ABS is beeping its tits off as usual. It only beeps when I take my foot off the brake though. That's a puzzler. Don't know why, but it does. I wonder. I've got to check to see if I can put any money away this week, because I haven't put any savings away the last couple of weeks. I just couldn't afford it. I hadn't got enough, which is that's another thing that's pissing me off and all. Then again, if you stop spending your fucking money, Jace, you'd have money to save. I know, shut up, leave me alone. But I'm counting these weeks that are flying by and I haven't been able to put anything by. I think if I don't hurry up, I'm not going to have enough money to get my bike for next year. And I'm going to look a complete and utter donkey. A proper donkey dangler. Can't be having that. So I shall have a gander, see where I can squeak. I mentioned that to my mother and she says, I thought you was going out the weekend. I'm still going. Yeah. Karaoke. A bit of karaoke. A bit of karaoke. Ain't that right, Matt? Bit of karaoke. I'm bringing your t-shirt with you, so you'll have your t-shirt as well. Wait for it. I ain't gonna say it. I was contemplating whether to wear the red one while you've got, because you want the yellow one. I'll wear the red one, but it really just does not fit me. It's far too big. But my new one that I bought, that does fit me quite well. So for me to feel comfortable, I shall put mine on. And I don't know what to do with the other one. I might keep it for prosperity. Stick it in a frame or something. I don't know. You never know. I might get to visit somebody else, one of my happy subscribers, and take a t-shirt down to them. You had to pay for it, mind you. It don't come cheap. Well, it does actually. It's cheaper than what I pay for it. Never mind. No, I'm not turning fucking right. I'm just overtaking. I'm overtaking him. I'm overtaking that pushy bike. So who else would want me to come and visit them to give them a t-shirt? Well, they can buy one off me, but I say, you know, who else would I can't give it you because it costs too much. Friggin' expensive. I wish I could find a way that I could make these t-shirts up and then sell them, because I would. But I don't know how. I just don't know how to do it. I know that some of these YouTubers, they've got they do that, and they have their merchandise and they sell their t-shirts and what have you, but I just don't know how to do that. I haven't got a frigging clue. I wish I did. There's got to be a way around it. I come up, see, I can always have my stupid sayings on t-shirts and whatever, because that'll get down a treat, that would. I'd love to do that. Yeah. But hey, whatever. So what is Mr. Cyclist going to do? Is he going to be a brave boy, is he, and he come whopping down the centre of this road? Even though it's a 40-mile-an-hour road? Okay, you can't go whopping down there because it ain't even fucking got enough power to pull you out of bed. I don't know what the fuck that is, but see this here, look, yeah? Now that is stupid. Yes, there's overtaking, and of course you do get filtering, right? When it's traffic and it's right? And you obviously cars and vehicles are shunting. But what he did there, believe it or not, was an illegal manoeuvre because he overtook, right, with oncoming traffic. So, not good. Proper knob jockey. But hey, who am I? I'm just a mere truck driver, mulling his way around this obstacle course we call a road. Yeah. trying to get from one point to the other with reasonable amount of safety. As long as you get from A to B, it don't matter. Yeah, but you've got to do it safely, of course. Yes, safety is one of those keys. Big one. Well, you know, you've got to look at it like this, haven't you? If you respect the vehicle you're in, point one, and you respect the road you're on, point two, you respect others around you, three, then pretty much everything else will fall into place. Oh, and pretty much I think I'd like to put this at the top of the list, is enjoy the drive. You know what I mean? You've got to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then you're not gonna be arsed. So if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna start taking fucking risks, ain't you? Shortcutting it and what have you. So, and that's no good. No, you don't want that. No, that's just bad. Bad. Enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun if you make it fun. I make my driving fun because I do videos and I'll record it and have a chat to you lot as best I can. And flap my gums a few times, you know what I mean? And just spew out a load of verbal diarrhea, but you know, whatever. Try and talk about different topics if I can think of things, but you know, I don't really go anywhere to fucking think of anything anyway to talk about, so. Ooh. Take a moment and breathe it in. And then you have that as well. That! I'm a red-blooded male. What do you expect? I likes the female form. Yes. So, no harm in looking. And we're off again. Toodle toodle. What time is it? 12:30. Could be, but may not be. So we might have squeaked past it. I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know if the fucking kids are in school yet. But the last time I came down here, there was fucking everywhere. They're like fucking ants. But it was a good point to show you guys of the things you've got to be aware of when you're driving these things. Little people. Ooh, little people. Remember, it's big. I've got to get round here. Love that, I do. There you go. So there's no lights flashing, so it's possible that there might not be any kiddlywinks in. There might still be, or they might not be coming out yet, or break time's over, or whatever. I don't know. So that's good news. At least we ain't got to worry about that too much. But when you're travelling past schools like in like these kind of areas, it's always best to head on a fucking swivel. And when those lights are flashing, right, believe it or not, that means that you have to abide by the rule that's set there. So if it's flashing, it says school, whatever, it's 20 miles an hour, and those lights are flashing, and you do something and you're over 20 miles an hour, you are fucked. Kiss goodbye to your driving licence. Honestly, it ain't worth it. Right, them lights flashing, school crossing or school area, whatever it is, 20 miles an hour, you slow down, you do 20. Right. One thing I will say about those zones though is that they forget to have an area at the end of it where the end of it becomes. If so, you have to look the other side of the street, and the other side of the street will have it flashing for this direction, which realistically they ought to have an end You know what I mean? But they don't. So you just have to look for the sign on the other side of the road. But you know, it's yeah. Make sure you pay attention. What are you waiting for? Where's he going? Really? Rather odd, wasn't it? Oh well. Never mind. Very curious that was. I've never had any problem coming around that corner. I don't know. I'm a bit perplexed with that one. Just look at that. Ooh. See? It's lovely. It's nice and pretty. But this time it's in fucking widescreen. 1080p, 50 frames a fucking second. Yes. And always remember when you're passing the school zones and they are lit up, flash, 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 20 miles an hour, you know, be aware, because little people don't tend to think about cars and bikes and buses and trucks, you know what I mean? And if you're in the car, the bike, the bus, the fucking truck, whatever, you know, make sure you're aware of that fact. It's always then your turn to think for them. Try to anticipate what they might be doing. And if you're having to drive past a bunch of parked cars, that 20 mile an hour, trust me, will save your fucking ass. Because you never know, little people can be lower than the back end of a car. Yes. And when they step out, you go fuck, and your heart's going a million miles an hour, like, you know. So, yes. But you're going too fast, then there's less likely than chance of surviving it. Don't get me wrong, could be very lucky. But hey, there you go. Always be aware. If those lights are flashing in the school zone, 20 miles an hour, you do 20 miles an hour. It's not there just for a disco fucking effect. It's there to show you what's happening and give you a heads up that there's going to be a lot of small people about. 20 mile an hour, please. And if you ever cause a problem and you're going over that speed, well, you're fucked. Simple little bit of education there for you. Yeah. It's amazing how what you can learn sometimes. Sometimes when my gums flap, shit does come out that's quite interesting. Not very often, but hey, whatever. So, being as though we are still on this road, which I think the 460, the A460. Yes. There's a little turning up here to the right. This one here, this junction here. I used to go up there and fly my kite years and years ago. Not the one that you've seen before, that was another place. But I used to go up there and fly my kite as well. That was fun. I remember the once, right, this is a true story. I'm up there, right, and I'm going to say it's got to be the early 90s. I had a mobile phone, I know, or I had a brick. It was, I think I had my Ericsson then. It was only, I don't know if you ever remember how mobile phones used to be. We used to carry around the car battery. Well, my dad had that version, right? The phone was clipped on the top of it, and you used to carry this big fucking car battery along with it. And I think it was something like you could have 15 minutes call time with that big brick of a battery. But not long after that, when the 90s kicked in, the phones went from this size to like this big, and I had an Ericsson Hardy. It was a little grey thing with a tiny single-digit screen, and the front lid was flipped down. This plastic front, and I remember, and I was up there, and flying my kite is doing it, and the phone buzzed like, you know, and I was like, oh, what's going on with this? So I'm not expecting a phone call, so I'm like, hello. And it was this girl from Scotland giving me all sorts of fucking aggro over the phone. I'm like, excuse me, I says, who are you? Well, I says, I think you've dialed the wrong number here, Cocker, because I'm actually at the moment, I'm flying my stunt kite in a field up in Ensford. And she apologised, obviously. So, yes, I've had some random shit now and again. I can't escape randomness, even when I'm fucking in the middle of a field flying my kite. I still get called by some stranger. I've even had my works phone ring by somebody, and it was nothing to do with John Raymond's, and I've had somebody phone my phone and like, I think you've got the wrong number there, mate. Oh, have I? You know what I mean? Random. Have you lot ever had any strange people phone you from wherever, and or they're asking for somebody or what have you? And I'll get that quite often. I do. Is Sally in? No. I think you got the wrong number, Gogger. I don't know of a Sally, but if I find one, I'll let you know. Okay, now that's just unfair. Rocking, just absolutely shit. That was banging. I'm sorry, but that was just banging. Absolutely banging. Fun bags are us. Yeah, baby. What? The fun type of distraction. It's the happy, you know, the happy type of distraction that it is. Wow. Holy crap. La da 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 dee. La da 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 da. Not bad that. We're doing all right so far. We are doing all right so far. Sorry, I've got visions now. I can't get them out of my head. Ah, good grief. It's not 25 miles an hour down here, it's 30. I mean, yeah, I know, okay, be slow, but fuck me, come on. Fucking hell, man. La 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 la. Wow. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. You gotta admit, it wasn't bad that well. It wasn't bad at all. Definite 9.7 out of 10. Okay, where are we at the minute? We are sort of in the Cannock area now, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the Cannock area now. We're in the Cannock area. Oh, fuck's sake. I fucking hate this island, I do. I fucking hate it. Because you can't see what's coming up ahead, so you can't gauge when people are going to start slowing down. Why they put fucking shit in the middle of islands for, I don't know. It really does rack me off. Fuck off, prick. I've got my indicator on, you knobhead. And learn to use the fucking road right, arsehole. See, now he's blaming me because I've come round the island correctly. Right, did I have my indicator on to turn left? No. Was I going straight on? Yes. Fucking turd. What an absolute fucking tweet. Ooh, that was weird. That was a bit weird. Everything's alright, I suppose. Yeah, never mind. Very strange, that. Let's see if Mr. BMW person, fucking BMW driver, will come up my right hand side now and start throwing whatever fucking verbals at me for a guess. Not that I'm bothered, I don't really give a fuck. There we go. Oh, he's got his kiddlywink in there as well, has he? Yeah. Yeah, well, like I say, end of the day, did I have my indicator on to turn left? No. Where was I going? Straight on. And he's throwing his fucking wobblies at me. Twat. He'd crossed the fucking line. He was in the wrong. Growl, growl, fucking knobhead. You are an absolute dipshit because you put your child at risk. You fucking plank box, you want sacking. Hey. Oh well, whatever. You did see that, didn't you? I wasn't fucking making that shit up. Frustrated? What do you reckon? Who was in the right and who was in the wrong? Who was in the right? Who was in the wrong? Who was in the right? Who was in the wrong? Who's in this lane here? Let's see where Mr. fucking BMW goes. He should be going straight on or round the way I'm going. But I'm in this lane because I obviously want to be going right at the end of the fucking next island. Let's see where he goes. Oh yeah, that makes a change. You learned your fucking lesson now, have you, tosspot? Keeping over to the right because I want to go right. Right. Yes. See? You know, follow the road. And because I don't want to be going down the A34, I've got to pick the middle lane. But what you tend to get is people will pick the 34 road and then they will, well, let's just say, they will shove themselves around there and then they'll cut across and jobs are good. Which does me no good, you know what I mean? And these lights aren't brilliant, are they? Because now where I'm positioned, there isn't a box, so I'm quite entitled to stop here, but it does tend to block the way a little bit. But hey, unfortunately, if you did not pull out your way, you'd never get fucking out at all. No, you never would. La 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 la. See? And it puts you right here, where you're supposed to be. Now, granted, there'll be one or two of these that will be going around to the 34 like it should be, but you'll also get the ones that'll, you know, cheat, sneak through, and they'll cut you up and go straight down there. See? There's always one. Yes, I know there's a line there, and there's also with that arrow, but that arrow does not say, oh, pull in front of somebody. It just means that the lane's closing. That's all it means. The lane is going saying, get over, the lane's closing. Not get over and cut some fucker up. Get over and get out of the fucking way. Right, you know. So what? So be it. Who cares? I don't. No. Happy days are here again. Ooh. The lights have turned to red. We're almost home. Yes, it's almost time to go home. A nice early finish for a change, being as though most of this week I've had nothing but fucking 6 and 7 o'clock finishes. How depressing. But hey ho. Take the good with the bad. You're supposed to boo the bad and celebrate the good. Yay. Round we go. The awesome of fucking awesomeness. Right, Mickey? So, while you lot are watching this and enjoying the show, hopefully, I haven't bored you too much and you've enjoyed the scenery, while Attic is in the kitchen whipping up a curry, and frustrated, he's sitting there with his dog watching telly, and he's saying, ha ha, look at that dopey arse there, fucking knob jockey. Criticising everything I do. Proper job. Yeah, Kieran, he'll be there as well. He'll be watching with his mates, either having a kebab or a bag of chips of some sort. Kieran Kitch will be there as well with his, let's just say, his questionable avatar that he uses for his picture. It does look like you've been stoned 3 times over. Holy crap, what is this, the model wick? Fucking hell, where the hell does that come from? That there was a fucking Victoria's Secret model, that was, I'm telling you that now. Honestly, that was just scrubbly umptious. Holy crap! I can't help it. Beauty is beauty, but that was just... that was just elegant, that was, wasn't it? That was fucking like... when she farts, it comes out in rose petal buds. Wrapped in fucking pink bows and tissue paper. Oh, no, fucking bit of tinsel. You know what I mean? I'm going off on a tangent. I better shut up before I get into trouble. Oh, good grief. Oh, where can I put this? I might be able to squeak it past in there. Right. Oh, sorry, but oh dear, I've lost the fucking plot now, haven't I? I've lost the plot. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Oh dear. I'm gonna go. Have fun, toodle peep and all that, and you know, as we do. At the end of the show, it's always the same, mate. Go on then. Off you pop. Turn that fucking stupid thing off. Off, you noisy cow. Bye. Pop, poppity poppins. Poppity pop. Pop, poppity pop, poppity pop, poppity pop, pop.